It's no secret that basketball has gone through a major shift the past few years, and if you've been watching closely, you know it has something to do with the big guys, and at the forefront of that is Victor Wembanyama. I'm not going to front. When I first started studying Wemby, I had no clue what this video was going to be about, but he completely surprised me. I think this part of his game may shock you a bit too. It's his passing. In this video, you'll see how Wemby embodies the modern NBA big, or what I call big quarterbacks. Let's get into it. The first concept I want to get into is his decision making. Simply put, being able to make the right read and take care of the ball. So when you see double teams, reading the weak side defenders and making the skip pass to a shooter. The key here is to scan the weak side with your peripheral vision, and then when the help comes, delivering the pass to maintain the advantage, leading to easy buckets like this. Most times this breaks down into 2v1s on the weak side, so it's important to find the teammate with the furthest closeout distance to get the best shot possible. It's also about pattern recognition. Wemby knows that when a teammate cuts, typically the next teammate after them is the one open. And sometimes it's this simple. If the defense helps from one pass away, make the easy pass and start racking up assists. Wemby's averaging almost 4 assists per game, and it's only going to increase the better he gets. He's always a step ahead, knowing the double's coming from behind, and making a quick backdoor pass. Next, he's really good at reading the help off his dribble drive, seeing Siakam come over here and dumping it off to Sokan for an easy lay. Or this one, noticing the helper is late and making a bounce pass. But here's where he's next level. I call this playing chess. He waits until the last second to drag the weak side defender in, and then makes an on-target skip pass for a 3. Next, I want to cover his court mapping, which is when players observe the floor to identify open teammates and advantages, like this lead pass here, scanning the defense to be one step ahead. He gets the rebound here, keeps his head on a swivel to observe the floor. Seeing the left side is wide open, he delays the pass so Vassell can flow into his shot. Now this is next level IQ. Castle sets a high ball screen, Blazers are in a soft switch, and the defender is on Castle's high side, so he quickly flashes and makes a backdoor pass. And remember the over-the-cut concept we covered earlier in the video? Wemby recognizes this pattern here and hits Champagny on the shake. And don't sleep on out-of-bounds plays, because he'll get you there too. And because he's so good at scanning the floor, it allows him to make 0.5 decisions like these. And being 7'3", a lot of the times he can just tap it like a volleyball. I don't know how you stop this. We've never seen anything quite like it. Coming down at high speeds and making a hook pass to the corner. Oh yeah, and he can run the break too. Just watch this one. Moving on, this next one really stood out to me, and I'm pretty sure it's unguardable. It's a fake shot into a pass. It could come off a catch and shoot. He draws 3 defenders here. It could come off a pull-up, dumping it off at the last second. Just look at the defenders' heads here. They completely neglect Vassell, and Wemby hits him for a routine corner drift. He's even been doing this since he was a kid back in France. This guy is different, man. The next key to modern NBA bigs is being the ball screener, and the first order of business is pick and pop. You must be able to knock down the 3 ball at a high clip, and if you can, you're going to bury the drop big. Just look how low the big is playing here, so you'll have plenty of time to knock it down. But before you even pop, you might need to use a Varejao screen to free up the ball handler. Wemby does a great job at this, flipping the screen at the last second. And this one's called a twist, where if the defender fights through the first screen, you quickly twist and rescreen on the other side. And of course, knock down the 3. The next part of being the screener is called the short roll. This is when the defense blitzes, so the screener cuts the roll short to receive a pass. You can get a bucket here, but most of the time you'll be playing 4v3 and have to make a good decision like right here. A lot of times it's the closest pass, so keep it simple and you'll get tons of assists. But of course, there's always time for some finesse. Look at this one. Next is one of the NBA's newest developments. It's called the inverted ball screen. Now Wemby's the ball handler, and bigs aren't used to fighting through screens, so this is super hard to guard. Sometimes the defense will put a smaller player on him like Allen here, but because he's 7'3", he can make an uninterrupted lob to the rim. Or this one, where Grant's rear view contest just has no chance. Next is playing out of the middle of the floor. There's a few reasons for this, with the main one being it's hard to double team and help off shooters. And because teams switch so easily, which I still don't fully understand, Wemby takes advantage and brings Brown right to the elbow. And now he can get in his bag without worrying about a second defender. So good luck stopping that. Look how much space he has here. The Spurs keep 3 guys on the weak side and put a shooter in the strong side corner, and Wemby gets to play 1v1 with Capella. Same kind of concept here, and then he shows us why he's a once-in-a-generation talent. I mean, are you serious? And then this just might be the most unstoppable fadeaway in NBA history. Next is playing off the ball, whether it's coming off an away screen and curling into a shot, or if the defender shoots the gap, fading back instead of curling. Setting a flare and slipping to the basket, or getting into post splits, again using a flare slip. The last part of being a modern NBA big is having general hand-eye coordination. So being able to catch lobs and 180 turn in the air, or running the break at high speeds and deliver a pass midair to the corner drift. So if you work on those qualities, you'll put yourself in a pretty good position to be a modern day big, and maybe one day end up like Wemby. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm posting a new video like this every Sunday, and your feedback means the world to me, so please drop a like, leave a comment with what you think and who you want to see next. Make sure to subscribe for more, and always don't forget to check out my Instagram at dcoopbball for a lot more, and our online platform if you're interested in training with us virtually from anywhere in the world. Peace.